this video will most likely be updated from time to time. So if there is a new video, you can click this video right here. So it'll come down to your DAW of choice, digital audio workstation of choice. That could be Pro Tools, Studio One, Logic Pro, which is only for Apple computers, Ableton Live, BandLab is for pretty much anything PC or Mac. So if you're going to take this serious, I would recommend an Apple computer. But I'll cover PCs and how you can actually build one yourself. So what will you choose, Mac or PC? As far as PCs are concerned, they are the cheapest, and this is a website where you can build a Hackintosh if you don't want to buy an Apple computer. Hackintosh.com is the go-to site to build a PC from the ground up and to put an Apple operating system on top of it. This has how-tos, compatible systems, community support, instructions, tutorials from the Monterey operating system all the way down to Leopard, all types of stuff, so you cannot go wrong with this. So if you're a super geek and would like to build your own computer and like to do all that software stuff, then this is the site for you. Now, if you don't want to build your own PC and you want somebody to do it for you, then holler at my man Bryson. Bryson Tanio on Instagram. Very responsive, will follow you back. He is a go-to guy that builds all the pro audio engineers computer systems based on PCs. Follow him, check him out, and tell him that Turn Me Up Bow of Re Academy sent you. Now, Apple computers are more expensive, but they do last longer and they are generally more secure and stable. The only problem with Apple computers is that they update to new computers every year and the software updates every year. So you have to keep that in mind. Which Apple computer should you choose? Well, you have to pay attention to the operating system, or the OS, and peripherals, which means the connections that you hook into it. USB 3, Thunderbolt, regular USB-A, how many monitors you can hook up via HDMI, or USB 3, or Thunderbolt, you name it. There's several different ones. There's a MacBook Pro, not the Air kind, iMac, Mac Mini, Mac Pro, and Mac Studio. Now, this is June of 2022, so keep in mind there are multiple computers that you can choose from. If you're looking to go mobile, then I would choose a MacBook Pro. If you're starting out, definitely find something used. If you're gonna go with Pro Tools, you'll need to check the compatibility. More on compatibility in this video. As of now, I have a 2018 blown out 64 gig, 2 terabyte SSD storage with an eGPU. I'm currently running Pro Tools 2022.5. Now, there is some fan noise, but it's manageable. I'm running 2 monitors and I'm definitely maxing out my Pro Tools every time I can. Now, as you're starting out, you won't need to do this at all. Later on, I'm gonna get the Mac Studio, which is going to be a lot more powerful, but I'm waiting on some better compatibility with the newer Pro Tools until I make that switch. Understand that when you get an Apple computer, don't immediately update your OS or operating system. Wait until they work out the kinks and bugs. Wait until the plugin companies, Pro Tools, Ableton, Studio One, or whatever software that you're using is compatible to the operating system. Let me say this again. Understand that when you get an Apple computer, don't immediately update your OS or operating system. Wait until they work out the kinks and bugs. Wait until the plugin companies, Pro Tools, Ableton, Studio One, or whatever software that you're using is compatible to the operating system. Now, if you update your operating system before your program is ready for the new operating system, then you're gonna run into a whole heap of problems that you do not want. You might have to reload your old operating system, and you don't want those problems. Like I said, this video will most likely be updated from time to time. So this will be an ever evolving video series on computers only. Next, we'll talk about interfaces. See you soon.